How's it going, guys? Matthew Wilson again with Furious Fitness, bringing you a video on nutrition. It's going to be a beginner's video, so if you know your stuff, probably isn't for you, but you can listen anyway. Right, first things first, protein, the most important thing for a bodybuilder basically. Protein in the body, well, first of all, it's 4 calories per gram, which it's 4 calories for protein, 4 calories for carbs, 9 calories for fat, 7 for alcohol, but we're not going to talk about alcohol because you don't need that. What's protein used for? Well, it's used for, think of it as cement in the body. When you tear your muscles in the gym, protein will be poured in by your body to fill them cracks and repair. It's also used for growth in bones, hair, nails, all these things, so it's really important to get your protein in. The sources of protein can be your meat, your fish and your soy. The best possible protein you can get though is from an egg. Just a normal egg. Normal egg's absolutely perfect. But also what you can get is incomplete proteins, which are ignored quite a lot of the time. These are your nuts and your seeds and your grains. But you can use these proteins together in a meal to make a complete protein. So incomplete proteins don't have all the 20 amino acids that you need to count as a protein. But if you add like they're called complementary proteins. You put them together and you've got a full amino acid profile, so they count almost. Some examples are grains with what we call legumes or sort of vegetables. An example meal would be lentils and rice with peppers. Another example could be nuts and legumes, so you could get black beans and peanut salad. Grains with dairy would be white cheddar cheese with a whole wheat pasta. And then another one is dairy with seed. The same sort of thing, you can understand how it works. So basically, even for vegetarians, there's plenty of ways you can get your protein in without a protein shake. They're probably the easiest way to do it, to be honest with you. Right, the next part of the video is going to be about your carbs. Once again, like I said earlier, 4 calories per gram of carbs. What you want to think about carbs as is your body's currency of energy, and it's stored in your liver as glucose. So when people talk about your blood glucose level, that is the amount of glucose that is going around your system at the time. A healthy amount of that is 3 to 5 mmol per litre of blood, and this is regulated by your insulin. That's where your insulin spikes from, but you don't need to know about that for now. Anyway, as I said, it's stored in your liver, it's also stored in your muscles, and from these stores that you've got hidden, like your muscles, your liver and stuff, you've got about 20 minutes of medium intensity activity there, and then your body will automatically switch to your fats. And this is why people say don't do sprinting for losing fat, do a long steady jog, and after 20 minutes your body will start burning fat automatically because it realises it doesn't know how much longer it needs to go on for, so it needs to start using up the almost more effective energy source that you've got for yourself. Because as I said before, fat is 9 calories per gram of fat. However, this doesn't mean you're going to be stuck running for hours and hours and hours all the time. If you go for a run every day of the week for say 40 minutes, your body will start to realise that it needs to use fats more. So basically, you can be running for 5 minutes if you do it for a long time. You run for 5 minutes using carbs. The next half an hour or whatever it will be, that's when you start using your fats. So it just get more and more effective with time. So that's how that's going to work. Carb sources are pretty obvious. Your potatoes, your breads, your pastas, your nuts, your grains, same sort of thing. It's not difficult. Just eat potatoes, eat some cereal, you got your carbs in there. Also with carbs you've got your fibre. Fibre is pretty important as well. What this is, it's a type of sugar, so it's a carb, but your body can't digest it, so it helps with your bowel movements and stuff. So it's good. If you don't get enough protein, enough fibre even, sorry, then that's when you start having like bad stomach and stuff. So once if you've got a bad stomach, have lots of fibre, you should be able to basically clean yourself out. Basically, that's how it's going to work for you. Third and final essential macronutrients, which is the whole thing about macronutrients, is your fats, and these always get a bad name, but quite a bit of research recently has been pointing out that actually it's not fats, it's your carbs that cause you to get fat because they're sugars. What fats are used for in the body? It's used for your nerves, like your central nervous system. You need to think of it as almost like you think your central nervous system can be like a highway for things to go up and down your body, from your brain to your muscles to your hands, so you do all this sort of stuff, control your movements. You need to think of your fat as almost like a lubricant for these messages to slide along, that sort of thing. Also, they go around the end of the nerves to help with nerve impulses to go from one to another to start off a chain reaction of eventually getting your movements through. They're essential in the brain, your cells as well. In females, it helps with hormone regulation. So for girls who go on a very low-fat diet, you might feel fine at the minute, but you'll start, when you get a bit older, you're going to wish you hadn't done that, because it's bad for your hormones having a low diet, as it regulates your hormones. It helps prevent osteoporosis for women. Also, another reason why fat is so essential is because it's used in structure of cells and repair of cells. So basically, without fat, your body's going to start to need to... Well, it's also used to stop the breakdown of protein. And if your body hasn't got enough fat, it'll start breaking down your protein, so you start losing muscle mass. But at the same time, don't be throwing in the fat, especially for males, because too much fat is lower testosterone, which means your gain's going to be hurt by having too much. You need to work out what yours should be and do that. This is why I was going to do on a low carb, high fat, high protein diet. I'm cutting, which is going to start in 3 weeks' time, but I think I'm going to do a general calorie deficit, because I've just learned this sort of thing now. Yeah, sources of fat, your oils. Peanut butter is quite a healthy one. Coconut, there's loads of it in there. Your butter, that sort of stuff. However, once again, if you get too much of any of these, proteins, carbs, or fats, they will be stored as fat eventually. Because everything gets converted to a triglyceride, which is a fat. And it's stored around the midsection for men, top of the legs, the buttocks for women. Bit of a double chin here, as you can see, because I've been bulking, you get a bit of a chubby face. That's what happens. So that's basically all you need to know. Also, with your fats, it's essential for vitamin transfer and utilization in the body. So your vitamins A, D, E, and K, they're all fat-soluble vitamins. So that's why you need fat. They will help your body use it up. And if you don't get enough fat in your diet, you might as well not bother taking these vitamins in, because they will not be absorbed as effectively. So that's pretty much all you need to know for the minute. That's in the video for you. If you liked this, I hope it was quite helpful, because I put a bit more work into this one. Got some notes and stuff all prepared and stuff. So if you've liked that, just give it a like, hit subscribe. I'm putting more beginner videos out for people. I'll be advancing as the weeks go on to more advanced videos for people who obviously will be advancing with me, hopefully. My cut's starting in 3 weeks, so I'll be posting some more updates. I'm still 3 kilo off hitting my goal weight of 90 kilo. So that feels like miles away at the minute, but I might get there. I'm lucky. Yep, that's it all. Thanks for watching.